What I'm going to do is I'm going to be explaining the live performance critique. Let me just kind of show you what I've got here in week 1. This is one of the big projects. It is worth 100 points. And in the week 1 folder, what I do is I give you an early heads up, okay? And I just kind of let you know here, this is going to be turned in week 13. But I wanted to tell you from day 1 that this is going to be due, so you can get this done ahead of time if you want. Now let me just go to week 13, just kind of show you what I've got here. So it's not due until week 13, but obviously you're going to have to think about this way before week 13, especially if you do go to a live performance. Okay, so let me explain. This can be a live performance, or it can be a video that you watch on YouTube of a live performance, okay? Because of COVID, obviously, you know, some people don't feel comfortable going to a live performance. There are not as many live performances available, so I'm not going to require you to go to an actual live performance. But if you do, that's fine as well. But if you do go to a live performance where you actually go see something in person, the one thing that I will say, the stipulation is, number 1, it has to be within the time frame of this semester. So it can't be something that you saw in December and you say, okay, I'm going to critique that. No, it has to be within this semester time frame. And also, it cannot be a performance in which you performed yourself, okay? If it's a if it's a video of a live performance, the time frame of when the performance occurred doesn't really matter. So anyway, those are the two clarifications I wanted to give you for that. Okay, so like I said, this is due April 18th, so it's going to be in week 13, and this is where you're going to actually submit it. So this is the explanation and the rubric, and basically what you're going to be doing is you're going to be filling out the rubric. So if you fill in all these boxes thoroughly, you pretty much have done everything I've asked you to do for the rubric. So the first part is going to be about the actual performance or the group. What is the name of the group, location, date, time, so on. So this just asks you some general information about the performance and the group. Part 2 is asking you to take one selection, one song, one piece of music from the whole performance and then choose that one to critique. And so I ask you things like the title, the composer, where and when did the composer live, tempo, and so on. And all of these are musical terms that we're going to be learning throughout this course. And if you need a little more help with meter, major, minor, I've got some YouTube videos that you can watch that can help explain what I'm talking about for that. And also the monophonic, polyphonic, and homophonic. This is one that I see people typically have a little bit of trouble with. So if you have any questions about this, let me know and I will explain it to you. And this, for the duple, triple, quadruple meter, just make your best guess. Watch the video, know what it is, and then just make your best guess. And the same thing with major or minor key. So that's for a specific song. And then for part 3 is kind of your overall impression of the performance. So just answer these questions here. Now, what I've done is, so you don't have to copy and paste the table, I've attached a blank table right here, and so it looks like this. It's just basically everything that I just showed you, but I've taken the YouTube videos out. So, I mean, I would just leave all these, well, definitely leave all of this, the title of each box in there, and then just add your commentary for each one. So that's basically it for the live performance critique. So that's going to be due again in week 13, April 18th.